Hello, this is John Halterman with Beacon Wealth Management, and today I'm here to talk about four things. Number one, I'm going to talk about the coronavirus. Number two, I'm going to talk about its impact on the financial markets. Number three, I'm going to talk about the Beacon Wealth Management advisory process. And then number four, I'm going to talk about adjustments we've made to your portfolio. Let's start with the coronavirus. As we're all aware, the coronavirus has had a huge impact on our global economy and every aspect of our lives. No matter where we go at this point, we can't get away from the coronavirus. And it doesn't look like it's going away anytime sooner. As far as we know, life could get a little bit worse before it actually gets better. As a matter of fact, if you look right now, as of yesterday, year to date, the S&P 500 was actually down almost 24%. In addition to that, since its all-time highs, it's actually dropped over 30% within just the last 45 days. Now that's crazy. That's unprecedented times. And what you got to ask yourself is, okay, how's that affecting me? Well, let's start with this. The Beacon Wealth advisory process starts with making sure that we always do the right thing for you. And the only way we do the right things for you is by starting with an understanding of what's relevant to your situation. The one thing that we never do is we never chase markets, we never chase products. What we always use products for is a way to provide a solution in order to help you reach your goals. And so things that we take into consideration is, what are your wealth goals? What's your family situation? What are your assets? Who are your professional advisors? Your time horizons? We take all those things into consideration and identify the issues that are stopping you from reaching your goals, and then we put together a strategy. Now, of course, we often use investment products, and depending upon the situation is going to depend upon what type of investment products we use. As an example, some of our clients come to us and they say, hey John, I don't want risk. And because of that, we're going to put them in products that are more focused on fixed earnings and also principal protection. For those of you who have that type of product, I want you to rest assured that those protection methods are still there and that they have not been affected. You still have your principal protected. Now, others will say to me, well, hey, John, is there a way that I can assure that I can't outlive my retirement income? Well, absolutely you can. And for those of you who have retirement income protected products, the reason why we did that is because in case you ever ran out of money or principal, that you would still have your income. And I can assure you this, that you will still have that income. I have 100% confidence for those of you who did that route, that is something you're going to have. Now, another way that we look is we have what we call advisory portfolios. In our advisory portfolios, they are risk managed. What risk managed means is that we are going to constantly adjust the portfolios relative to what we consider to be the economic seasons. As economic seasons change, we're going to change our allocations. So if we believe that the economic season at the moment provides you an opportunity to make money, we're going to try to take advantage of that and invest in things that will make money, such as equities, real estate, and things like that are more growth-oriented in up markets. Now, at the same time, what we know is not all economic conditions are conducive to growth. And so when we believe that there's more risk and there's not an opportunity for much growth, then we're going to change how we actually invest. In that type of situation, that means we're going to go into more conservation mode or anything that we can do to be in a more defensive position. Now, what does that mean for you? In our advisory accounts, where we do not have any forms of guarantees, but we do manage the risk, what we saw earlier in the year to what we felt was a weakening of our economy. And because of that, we had already had a large position of your portfolios out of the market. As things started progressing in February, we started seeing things getting worse, and so we took even more out. And at this moment, we have a very limited exposure in the stock market. So the things you see on TV, such as the 25% drop in the S&P 500 or the close to 30% drop that you now see in the Dow Jones, well, that is not necessarily a reflection of your portfolio. Remember, we're here to manage your risk. And so when things do change, we change with you. Now, if you have any questions towards your personal situation, definitely reach out to us. In times like this is where we're here for you. We want to make sure that any questions will always be answered. So call me or call anybody on our staff. Our phone number is 304-626-3900.